everyone, it's Sarah. Welcome to another Sarah Science Classroom. So for today, I thought we could talk about something that I'm definitely excited about, clouds. Clouds are everywhere. You look up and you can see them in the sky. Clouds also make beautiful thunderstorms and bring us much needed rain. They're also a little bit of a mystery. So today I want to go through how clouds form, how you can do a fun experiment at home, and also different kinds of clouds. So let's get started. Let's start with how clouds form, okay? I want you to take a deep breath. Believe it or not, you just breathed in water. Well, water vapor or water in the form of gas. The air all around us contains water vapor, which are the building blocks of clouds. Why does the air have water in it? Well, it all has to do with the sun. The sun heats up liquid water from oceans, lakes, even puddles, and that allows the water to turn into gas, go from liquid to gas. That's a process called evaporation. Water vapor is all around us, and for this presentation, we'll represent water vapor as these little tiny white dots that you see there. Not only is water vapor present in our atmosphere, but so are tiny particles such as dust, smoke, and sea salt. These are called, and this is a long name, okay, cloud condensation nuclei. And that long name basically just means tiny little pieces of things that aren't water vapor. And they're important to turn the water vapor back into a liquid. So here's how that works. There's the water vapor, and there's the dust, the cloud condensation nuclei. Water vapor is attracted to the dust and turns back into a liquid. This is a process called condensation, and that creates teeny tiny cloud water droplet. Now, these cloud droplets are so small that they're invisible to us by themselves. However, we can see lots and lots and lots of cloud droplets all together as a group, and that's what we call a cloud. Believe it or not, you can actually create a cloud at home, and coming up next, I'll show you a really neat experiment. Alrighty, everyone, welcome to my kitchen. I'm setting up the experiment here, and my cat Nora got curious and wanted to say hi. She could be my assistant, but since we're gonna be dealing with matches today, I think I'll let her just be on the floor for a bit. All right, so here are the simple materials you will need to create a cloud at home. It's only 3 things. You'll need a pretty big plastic water bottle. This used to be some orange juice, but now it has water in it. That's the second ingredient, water. You'll want to fill it up to at least halfway. And then the last material you'll need is matches. So if you're a kid, you're going to want to make sure to have your parents around you and help you out with matches. Matches are never safe to play with by yourself, so keep that in mind. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to want to do, like I said, fill up the plastic bottle to at least halfway. Something I want to show you here is when I squeeze the bottle, it creates high pressure within the bottle, and that high pressure increases the heat. When I release the bottle, it creates low pressure and cools the air in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn over the bottle. What that does is it makes sure that the air in the bottle has a lot of water vapor in it. So you'll just want to do that once or twice. The next thing you're going to do, all right, is you're gonna light a match and then quickly drop it in there. Now what this match is going to do is it's gonna create some of those smoke particles like what the dust was, the cloud condensation nuclei, to start the condensation process. So you're gonna light it, all right? And then you're just gonna quickly drop it in there, or your mom or your dad is gonna quickly drop it in there, all right? Want you to be safe. So now what we have in here is we have air that has those smoke particles in it, but you can't really see them because they're very tiny. And then you have the water. So when I squeeze the water, notice that it's clear up at the top, but when I contract it, you'll notice it starts to look cloudy at the top. And that's that water vapor condensating on those particles, and you can actually see the cloud form inside of the bottle. It's really cool.
Now, there are lots and lots of clouds, too many for us to cover right now during Sarah's Science Classroom, but I thought we could cover four of my favorite types of clouds. First, we have cumulus clouds. Cumulus clouds are fairly cloose to the ground and they look really puffy, a lot like cotton balls. Cumulus clouds are great because if you've ever tried to make sense of shapes of cloud out there, that's probably what you've been doing with cumulus clouds. Next up, we'll talk about something that makes the day pretty gray. That's stratus clouds. Stratus is a fancy word that just means layer or kind of a blanket. That's exactly what stratus clouds are. Now, sometimes with stratus clouds, you'll get rain, but other times it'll just be a cloudy and cold day because of stratus clouds. Next up, we'll talk about some of my favorite clouds, cirrus clouds. Cirrus clouds are really awesome. They're made completely of ice crystals, and that's why they have that really cool wispy look. They also live really high up in the atmosphere, more than 40,000 feet above the ground, so it's really impressive. Cirrus clouds also make for beautiful sunrises and sunsets with those cool colors. We'll have cirrus clouds to thank for that. Finally, some really cool clouds, cumulonimbus clouds. That is a long word for a very big cloud, all right? Cumulonimbus clouds are what make thunderstorms. They grow really tall, they have a ton of energy in them, they produce a lot of rain sometimes, and they can also become dangerous even with severe weather possible inside of cumulonimbus clouds. So like I said, that's only 4 types of clouds. There are lots and lots more. All of those pictures were provided by the National Weather Service, and this is a really nifty chart by the National Weather Service, which I'll provide a link for in the article. You can click it, and then you can click each and every one of these clouds individually and learn more about them. Tell me what some of your favorite clouds are. You can email me at spivey@ksat.com. Thanks for joining Sarah's Science Classroom.